Ukraine's situation gets worse, as their defense belt has fallen. It's day 897 of Russia's operation in Ukraine. Let's dive deeper. Starting from the Avdiivka sector. In spite of the Ukrainian offensive in Sumy, the collapse of this front has not stopped. Russian forces are attacking, and as a result the Ukrainian situation has become very critical. As you know, this is the last good defense belt of Ukrainian forces, because after this Ukraine does not have any dense defensive positions until Pokrovsk. Yes, Ukrainian forces are building more, but they will not be as strong as these. In the last 48 hours Russian forces have made significant advances. In fact, they have completely broken this Ukrainian defense belt. At Zelana in my previous report, we saw how Russian forces decided to bypass and encircle the village, as Ukrainian resistance was strong. I then suggested this will increase pressure on Ukrainian forces dramatically in the village, as they would be pushed from three sides. We already saw small cracks forming, as Russians were able to gain a foothold from the western side. And it seems like the Russian pressure was too much. According to the sources, after the constant push from several directions, Ukrainian forces started withdrawing to avoid any encirclement. As a result, 90% of the village was captured by Russian forces. However, Ukraine still has few houses at the outskirts under their control, which are expected to be empty in the coming hours. Unlike 10% of Zelana, Serhivka was not able to withstand the Russian push. Previously in this area, we saw Russian forces, after attacking from the railway track, were able to gain a foothold from the east. After which Russian forces started attacking the trenches, and also continued their advance on the village. Today it was confirmed, Ukrainian forces completely withdrew from the village. As a result, the entire village is now under Russian control. With this advance, these two defensive nodes in the Ukrainian defensive belt have fallen. In addition, a little north near Vesely, in my previous report, I reported how Russians were attacking the trench network northwest of the village. And it seems like they were finally able to take it under their control. Now a little north at Lysychne, Russians made significant advances. Previously we saw, after capturing Timofivka, Russian forces started attacking towards Lysychne. However, in this area Ukraine had very good fortifications, which was slowing the Russian assault. But after the Russian advance in Avdiivka, where they took half of the village, it gave them perfect opportunity to assist their forces. They launched an attack towards the village from multiple directions. At first these two fortified areas fell, and then the final push on the village began. It was reported a few hours ago, Russian forces had taken the entire village under their control. As you can see, with this capture the entire Ukrainian defense belt has fallen. Only fortifications left are northwest of Avdiivka. According to the Russian sources, the next fortifications are here, which were recently built by Ukrainian forces, but are not as strong as these. Before you make the conclusion of the reason behind this advance, I should make it clear, this advance was not the effect of the Ukrainian offensive near Sumy. We will definitely see the consequences, but they will be seen in the coming months. Subscribe for more frontline updates. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.